All right, fishaholics, welcome back. It's about 12 o'clock. Just drove about 120-ish miles north to Mims, Florida on the upper Indian River. And we're on our way to Palm Coast, hopefully by the end of today. And therefore last night I did some research on Google Maps and online, found this very spot here, which is like a little cove which leads out to the main river or lagoon, whichever you want to call it. And it looks really juicy, like it looked juicy on the map. So let's throw on the waders, the chesty, get out there, see if we can catch some fish. All right, so we got a long walk ahead of us to start off, probably about a half a mile. And it looks like there was a big fire here at some point. Like the ground is all black and most of this vegetation is dead. It's crazy. When I was driving here too, like there was an entire forest that was brown like this grass and the ground was black. The trunks of the palm trees were black. It's crazy how fire can just spread like that and take over an entire forest and kill everything in its path. Oh man, this little canal is filled with mud. We just gotta cross this to get to the main part of the river. Oh boy. Oh, we're up to our knees in now. Oh, that stuff stinks. Whew. Now this is beautiful. Looks like we might be getting on some flats fishing, if there's any fish here. Oh, bunch of bait. Like I don't know what kind of bait, but they were fleeing real quick, jumping into the air. Yeah, this is really nice. We're gonna have to be real stealthy to try and find our fish. All right, so it's been like 45 minutes. Haven't seen a single fish except for some baits. And we've got a dead fish here on the bottom. I wonder what this is. Whoa, look at that. That's a dead gator trout right there. Damn, looks like, you know, it's pretty fresh based on the eye color, but who knows how long it's been here. Yo, check this out. Snake right here. I don't know what kind of snake it is though. Pretty cool snake. If you guys know what kind it is, let me know in the comments. All right, so we're back where we started, and I actually started fishing down that way, and we went about a quarter mile, then we went a quarter mile out, and it's basically a giant flat here. And then we fished all the way for probably another quarter mile or half mile down, and then fished in, and then fished back to where we started. And I'd say it's been about 2.5 hours. And nothing. I didn't see one redfish, only saw one dead speckled trout, which that's unfortunate because it was a nice speckled trout. And I don't know, there's a lot of bait here. It looks really good. And then we just saw that snake. But I think our options right now are to head back to the car and hopefully find another spot with some better action. We made a move into Mosquito Lagoon. Let's check it out. I'm liking the look of this spot. We've got a big flat right here in front of us. And we've also got like 2-3 islands scattered in front of us. It'd be pretty sweet if we could wade out to those islands. I'm sure there's gonna be some fish hanging around them. There he is, fish on. There we go. It's a trout. I think it's a trout. Yeah. Yeah. There we go, a nice little speck. Choked it too, look at that. All right, got the skunk out of the way. Let's see if we can get another. All right, well, that trout tore up that little silver swim bait, so now I put on a root beer and chartreuse tail. So we'll toss this around for a little bit, and the water is getting a little murkier for whatever reason, like the further I keep working out towards that island. Oh, there's another fish. A little trout. Second cast with the different colored swim bait, root beer and chartreuse tail. All right, well, we caught those two trout pretty much like in this little channel between the island and the mainland. And I was gonna try and fish the island, but when we got really, really close, my feet started sinking in real deep and the water started getting deeper. So we kind of backed off from that because it started getting sketchy. So I guess we'll go back towards the mainland a little bit and work those flats along there. Giant stingray, check that out. That's crazy how shallow he is, because I'm out there waiting and so far we've been kind of lucky and haven't stepped on one yet today. There's a fish. I don't know what it is. It's swimming right at me. Oh, it's a nice trout. Real nice trout. Oh, it's a crazy fish. There he is. That's a nice trout right there. A little bit smaller than that dead one we found, but a real nice fish. Ew. Barely hooked. Let's get him back. Yeah, love it when you release them like that. I'm really glad we rigged up our lighter setup for today because I had a feeling we'd get into some spunky little speckled trout and possibly maybe some redfish. Hopefully in the next hour or so we'll find one. But this is a perfect light tackle setup, and I'll tell you about it before I forget, but this is a 3000 Tsunami guard spooled with 10-pound Green Moss Power Pro braid, and we're using our 7-foot medium power fast action dark matter spinning rod from J&H, and then we're just using a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader. Probably today you get away with like 20 or 25, you know, because this water is stained a little bit. And then we're just using a 3/8 or 1/4 ounce trout eyes jig head with, like you saw before, a little root beer and chartreuse tail Bass Assassin, a sea shad. All right, not much going on for the last like 45 minutes. So we're gonna start working our way back. Whoa, look at this crab. That's probably really good redfish or red drum bait. This guy's holding on for dear life. All right, well, I think that's about it. All right, Fishaholic, so I think that is about a wrap. It's a little after 6:30 right now. Oh, that's why I'm so hungry and dehydrated. I haven't had anything since like 8 a.m. and we fished it hard. My arm is actually sore from flipping and casting so much at these two spots because they looked so good. I was just so surprised that we didn't see more fish, and we found these spots last night on Google Maps, and I would say it's like a partial success because we caught fish at one of the spots. It would have been a total success if we at least caught one red, because then I would have just felt accomplished that we caught the two species that we were after today. But you know what? We're going up to Palm Coast, and we're going to be there for a week for my mother's 60th, and then a bunch of families coming down from up north, so just a big like family gathering. And you know, we have a chance for redfish up there, and I think I'll be able to sneak out a little bit and hopefully catch some fish, whether I launch the kayak or just do some wade fishing. Kayaking would probably make it a little bit easier, but we shall see. So I'm going to get out of here, but I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, check out the Fishaholic merch, and yeah, like always, never forget, live to fish, fish to live.